all right. I'm stopping the little intro short. I see y'all are charged in the chat section. But without further ado, I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news, live edition. But before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Hey, y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all know what we're here to talk about. And what we're here to talk about today on this live is to address the audacity of Kendrick Perkins to make any comments about Giannis Antetokounmpo, let alone say a two-time MVP, a finals MVP, would be no problem for him on defense. Who does Kendrick Perkins think he is, y'all? I am so tired of players that average less than 10 points a game being given a platform to express themselves about players that are top 75 all time. Let me slow down because I'm a bomb on him too early. Kendrick Perkins is making a comment about a player that is considered a top 75 player of all time. There's been thousands of NBA players. Giannis is in the top 75, and you're telling me a person has never made an all-star game. I don't know if he's been on all defensive team because I don't care about his career because he was a utility player. He was like a Black Bill Wennington to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just a big body to take up fouls. You weren't really a factor. And then you got the audacity to say that you can D up a two-time MVP, no problem, at a top 75. Who does this man think he is? What? You can't make this stuff up. Kendrick Perkins didn't do anything in his career. Let me pull up his numbers real quick. Let's bomb on him real quick because he's wild. He shouldn't even have a platform. Let me pull up his stats so we can let's just dive in on my man's stats. Let's dive in. Hold on. Let's marinate. Let's crock pot Kendrick Perkins a little bit. Let's not bomb on him right away. Let's look at this objectively. Let me slow down before I start bombing on the stats. Let's look at this objectively, right? So let's take a look at what he said first. I'm a little charged up, so y'all bear with me. I was going too fast. I gotta pull it back because I'm bombing too quick. Let's take this slow. Let's look at this objectively before we bomb on it, because I know y'all gonna bomb on him no matter what. All right, so let's look at what he said. These are stats, but let's look at what he said. Kendrick Perkins says Giannis Antetokounmpo will give him no problems on defense. You don't even need to read the rest of the article. This is enough. This right here is enough. Are you kidding me? Now, if he would have prefaced it a little differently and not just said no problem, maybe he could have said he doesn't have the arsenal that Jokic has offensively, or the bag that Embiid has, so he thinks it would be easier. But then those players lack the athleticism that Giannis has. He would just run past Perkins. So I'm just kind of confused on why he would say give him no problems. When you say something gives you no problems, that's extremely confident and arrogant. And only time someone should talk like that is if you were like all defensive team. Like if Hakeem Olajuwon says something like this, I would take it a little better because it's coming from an all-time great that also was an all-time defender. You feel what I'm saying? But coming from Kendrick Perkins, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this at all, y'all. Like, he's wild for this. He's extremely wild for this. And make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in the building. Much appreciated. It's free and it definitely helps the channel. So appreciate y'all can hit the like button. But I understand what he was trying to say, but he said it all terrible, though. He said it terrible. That he would give you no problems is crazy to say. A two-time MVP, a finals MVP that scored 50 points in a game, a decisive game 6 win in the finals, would give you no problems defensively is very wild. Like I said, even a Patrick Ewing or Alonzo Mourning or somebody that was really good and that was a factor and actually drove the bus on their team said something like that, I could take this so much better. But you know what? Let's just get into it. Let's just bomb. This is crazy that he even said this. Hold on, let me just show y'all this. Please look at his stats. This is Kendrick Perkins, as you see here in the photo. Let's look at the points per game. Let's just look. Kendrick Perkins is his career. Played 21 minutes a game, 5.4 points a game, 5.8 points a game. And you're telling somebody you can stop Giannis? Can somebody in the chat please explain to me that a player of this caliber is saying that he can do anything with Giannis? Maybe it's something I'm missing. Maybe it's my Bucks biasness. But please let me know what he's talking about, because this is insane. Sir, you don't even average 7 points a game career. You average 5. You were barely, I mean, who are you to raise your hand to say anything about you? You shouldn't even be raising your hand. This is insanity. The internet is giving too many people a voice. Like Kendrick Perkins, like, shouldn't even be involved in these. He shouldn't even be asked these type of comments. He's not even qualified to be able to talk on Giannis. Like I said, if it's like a Steven Jackson, love him or hate him, he was a bus driver. He was a leader on that Hornets team when they went to the playoffs, and he was an all-star before. I can listen to him. Matt Barnes has been a key cog on teams. I can listen to him. Kendrick Perkins has not been a key cog on any team. You should not have a voice. He's just as bad as Nick Wright. Who are you to be talking about? You don't even look like you play sports. You look like you should be in Dungeons and Dragons tournaments, not talking about no NBA. And it's just getting ridiculous for the Giannis slander. And then you bringing up Embiid in the article. Embiid ain't never even been to the finals. Jokic got his chips off, respect that, but Embiid shouldn't even be in the same conversation now with Jokic and Giannis, in my opinion. You ain't winning no finals. You ain't winning no finals MVP. Why are you even in the discussion? And why is anybody even asking Kendrick Perkins what he thinks? It doesn't matter what he thinks. Craziness. Look at this man's stats. Unbelievable. That was extremely reckless. Extremely reckless. But like I said, y'all, let me know if I'm wilding in the comment section. Please let me know if I'm wilding. Let me get off of this section. A lot of y'all already going in, so let me get into that. Hold on, y'all. Let me get into these over here. Let's get into it. AB said, laughing out loud, Percocet was trash. I'm not sure where that's coming from, sir, but please elaborate. Shout out to AB. Rayvon Do It was good. Are we entertaining this, y'all? It made the news. We got to talk about it. We got to get into it, Rayvon. But I understand where that energy coming from. Gibson Nicholas in the house from the Bahamas. What's good? Peace, and blessings to Bucks Nation in the best chat. Yes, sir, and podcast as well, sir. My man, Bucks 23-24 NBA champions. Bro, who does Kendrick Perkins think he is? Effing God? No, he's just a guy. They put a microphone in front of him and they allowed him to speak. Nothing more needs to be said. Big Ken 87 said he will get out his feelings from getting dunked on by Giannis. Yeah, Giannis to punish him already. Like I said, some people shouldn't be given a voice, bro. Some people should not be getting a voice. Shout out to Big Ken 87. What's on the grill today, bro? Shout out to you, Big Ken. What's on the grill today? Daniel Orton in the house. What's good? They want Zion Williamson and John Morant to be what Giannis is, but they are far from here, meaning it's too many distractions. Giannis hard times. He is focused on what he wants to do on and off the court. I don't know why they don't want to make Giannis the face of the NBA. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I don't know if it's because he's not from the USA that they don't want to promote Giannis as the face of the NBA. They would rather promote someone that's from the USA as a face. I feel like that could be part of the issue why Giannis isn't the face. Because if you ask me, Giannis does the community work. Giannis doesn't have the Twitter fingers. Giannis always speaks positively. He has a good on and off the court rapport. He's a likable person. He has all the attributes of a person, he has all the attributes of a good human. Damn the basketball playing part. Giannis has all the attributes of a good human. You feel what I'm saying? I hope that don't go over y'all heads. He has all the attributes of a good human, let alone athlete. And you telling me you want to promote Ja Morant, you want to promote Zion Williamson over him is crazy. That's crazy. Ja Morant, fake gangster. Zion Williamson can't put down the donuts. Giannis, all you do is see him working hard. You've seen him change his physique because he takes the game more seriously. His stats get better every year. I would like an explanation. Just say that. If he can't be the face of the NBA because he's not from the US, say that. Because I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be put at the forefront as the face of the NBA, especially with LeBron in a decline and he's been in the league 20 years. They need to start promoting the next face of the NBA, and it can't be Ja Morant and it can't be Zion Williamson. You're not going to do Jokic because, again, he's foreign. Embiid either because he's foreign. So I don't know what U.S. talent that they're going to say that they can make the face of the NBA unless it's a reach. Or maybe they try to do Ant Edwards. I could see that, something like Ant Edwards. But besides that, I don't know why Giannis doesn't get more love than he gets. It's kind of wild. Daniel Orton said, the problem is all these so-called players hating on Giannis. If he was from America and be the same person and player on the court, we wouldn't hear the disses on Giannis. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even read that first, but that's exactly what I'm saying. I think it has something to do with him being foreign. Gibson said, love to all my Bucks fans from the Bahamas. Shout out to the Bahamas. Kenny Mack, what's good? I said, yo, what's good, bro? Just talking about Kendrick Perkins talking out the side of his neck, talking about he would have no problems defending Giannis Antetokounmpo. Somebody that averaged 30 and 12. You telling me you would have no problems with? I don't know why somebody didn't mute that right away. As soon as he was talking, just mute that. They're like, you can't talk like that. Sir, you average 5 points a game career, sir. Giannis gets that in the first 3 minutes of every game. That's what you average as a career. And then you're sitting here talking about a perennial all-star, top 75 player, 2-time NBA League MVP, 1-time NBA Finals champion. Oh, I forgot about the Defensive Players of the Year award. That too, that you just would have no problems with, huh, Kendrick? Man, if he don't shut up and go to his room and close the door, I don't want to hear nothing from Kendrick Perkins. To be honest, I don't even like Kendrick Perkins as an analyst or whatever you want to call him. He brings no value. All he does is try to go viral saying random, he just performs random acts of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? He says things to just try to stir the pot. Because I know he can't believe that. Because I don't remember Kendrick Perkins being any type of defensive stopper. He was so wild for that. That was insane. Daniel Orr said, what up? Laughing out loud, I hand to rant. This is the platform to rant. If you want to rant about the Bucks, talk about the Bucks, this is the platform for you, sir. You're in the right place. AB said, Perkins said, swear he got more rings than Bill Russell. Hilarious that you're calling Perkins said, because that's what he might have been on talking like that. Oh, that's wild. Now I got you, AB. Pass, what's good? Oh, shoot, alive. I'm here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, Pass. Humilidon straight out of Puerto Rico. What up, my bro? Bug Nation, come on, make a trade. We got to give Horace some time, bro. We got to give him some time. I do think we will make a trade, but we got to give him some time. Oh, yeah. My boy, The Truth in the house. I know he coming to stir the pot. Shout out, shout out. Y'all got to overlook Perkins' comments. He wants to feel relevant. Yeah, I understand that. That's fine, the truth. But don't use Giannis as your platform to talk crazy, because he's not the one. Talk crazy about Zion. Talk crazy about John Morant. They have chinks in the armor. Giannis hasn't shown you any chinks in the armor where you should be want to bomb on him at all. And Kendrick is wild. And listen, 5.5 points a game, talking crazy about somebody average 30 and 10 every game. Man, listen. Scorching Gamer, what's good? What's good, Bucks Nation? We just here talking about Kendrick Perkins. I don't know if he just woke up and he wasn't himself yet, talking crazy about Giannis. That's it. Matt Brown said, was Perk ever an all-star? Come on. So Perk on the Perk. I see y'all want to call him an addict. Y'all went straight to the attic. Damn, y'all can say maybe he was drunk. Y'all went straight to the hard stuff. Shout out to the chat. Y'all cutthroat. Shout out to the chat. Chat is cutthroat. Chat is wild cutthroat. No, he ain't make no all-star game. Sir, all-star game is what he... Sir, please look at these stats and tell me you see anything in here that says all-star game. Look at it. Look at his stat. Look at it. His best year was 10.7 rebounds in almost 30 minutes. Man, if he don't get out of here giving this fool a platform, if he don't, man, listen. If he don't shut up and go swimming or do something, that man is wild for that. Wow. Gibson Nicholas said, why are they hating on the Bucks like that? That's what they do. They always come for the Bucks. That's what they do. Especially after we won a chip. I think that's what changed it. Because it was a feel-good story when we were the underdogs. Oh, Giannis, he's in a small market team, probably never win a chip, blah, blah, blah. Then it was like, oh, you know what? Let's give him some support, because I don't think he'll ever make it from that small market team. There's no way he'll win one from Milwaukee. He's not Kareem. He's not Oscar Robertson. How could he lead this small market team to a championship with the GOAT in the league like LeBron? How could it be possible that Giannis could win a chip? How? Not on LeBron's watch. That was unnecessary shots at LeBron. Applaud me. I have no scruples. It seems like after we won the championship, the media turned on the Bucks. It's almost like we turned heel a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like, our success made people feel away because it was unexpected and nobody wanted us to succeed. So I feel like that's why all the slick jabs have been happening. Let me know if I'm wrong, y'all. Don't y'all feel that we got way more love before the championship and then that love turned to hate right after we won a championship? Y'all let me know in the comments section, because that's just how I feel about it, real talk. That's my opinion. Scorcher Gamer said this was just like when Paul Pierce said he was a better shooter than Clay in his prime. Oh, Paul Pierce is another one. Paul Pierce, he be talking so crazy. Oh, Paul. I watched something the other day. Bless his heart. Paul Pierce said that he was a better player than Dwayne Wade. I like Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is a great player. Perennial all-star. He'll go to the Hall of Fame. But you got to slow down talking about when you start talking about D Wade. D Wade is in a different class, my friend. And I think a lot of that is just hate and envy. Paul Pierce say he better than everybody out of hate and envy. And all the people that he hates on all have more championships than him. From LeBron, Wade, Clay. He never hates on players that don't have championships or only have one championship. He only hates on the players that have more championships than him, and that's a fact. Y'all can go Google that. That's a Google check. I'm telling you, Paul Pierce got hate in his heart. Matt Brown said Perk a top 10 sub of all time. Man, Perk is, man, listen. Perk is barely more valuable than Thon Maker. How about that? Kendrick Perkins is barely more valuable in his NBA career than Thon Maker. Okay, my boy Amtrax. Shout out to my boy Amtrax. All my beats Any of my intros are all from this man. If you need beats, subscribe. Amtrak's music channel. Shout out. He must be talking about Giannis low post bag. I don't care if he's talking about a grocery bag, Amtrak. He cannot stop no Giannis. That's crazy. Man, somebody must have put Visine in his water before he came on the microphone to answer that question. Because I don't care if Giannis got no low post bag like that. Shaq didn't either, and you wasn't stopping him either. He could do this exactly what Shaq could do in the post. He's skinny Shaq. How is Perkins gonna stop skinny Shaq? And listen, Perk a damn fool for saying that. The truth said that Pierce and Clay situation is kind of hard to say. Pierce lying, Clay took more shots, Pierce didn't. I don't, the truth, regardless of the circumstances, fam, I'm a Paul Pierce fan, but he wasn't a better shooter than Clay. But Dame Lillard is the only, besides Steph Curry, the only current like generation NBA player that's a better shooter than Clay is Dame. That's it. Nobody else is in his realm. Pass said Paul Pierce be saying anything for real, Scorching Gamer. Man is delusional most of all. After he retired, he's starting to try to like up his legacy. You know what I'm saying? He thinks he's better than what he was. Like, you remember when he was retiring and then he was with Washington? He was trying to go like on a farewell tour, and then Draymond had to tell him like, hey, they don't love you like that. And that's a fact. And I think that's part of the reason he tight, because he felt like he had a good career, but he never got the love or admiration that a D Wade got, that even a Giannis is getting now. And I think he felt like he grinded and did as much, and he don't get that love. I think that's what the problem is. The hate is not the players. It's the love that those players are getting that he feels he deserves. You feel what I'm saying? Like Allen Iverson, he gets the love. He'll never say nothing crazy about nobody because he feels the love. T-Mac ain't never won a championship, but he don't talk down on player because he gets that love, that respect from the people. Paul Pierce don't get that respect from the people. And I think that's what burns his soul. Like when people say money don't solve all your issues, Paul Pierce is a great example. He got all the money in the world, all the stuff he would ever want, but what he can't buy is respect. And that's what he wants from the fans. And he can't get that. And that's what burns his soul at night. James Woods in the house. What's good? Check this out. Kendrick Perkins' career earnings is $57 million. Giannis earning this one upcoming season $43 million. Stop talking, bro. I knew my boy James Wood. He only comes in with the math. He say what he got to say, but he going to have the math behind it. Shout out. Shout out. Oh, he always come in with the math. Yes, sir. Shout out. AB said Nick Collinson was better than him. Yes, and that's a fact. That's not even no slight. That's real. That's reality, AB. Facts. That's my point right there. Shout out to the truth. Perkins was too slow to even guard Giannis. And Perkins was in the league when Giannis was playing, and the results was badly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When are you? Yo. Did Giannis ever have a bad game against Perkins? Do y'all recall? Because they definitely were in the league at the same time, but I don't remember Perkins ever shutting down Giannis. So I guess I'm kind of confused where he's getting the stones to say something like that. This man's wild. What up? WFSO was good. Perkins need to sit his potato chip. Oh, Perkins need to sit down, period. I'm tired of seeing him on the mic. He looked like he should be making barbecue instead of talking about basketball. And he looks like he should be saying words like, I reckon. But, I'm going to chill out. Big Ken 87, he wilding on some donut, right? Sprinkled on with some hash on there or something, because he is definitely gone. Pass. I don't know why Embiid is always in these conversations. Get out the second round for once and actually show up for once. Then maybe you can be a part of the... Yeah, we got to start separating players that's not winning from players that are winning. We got to start... Exactly. Embiid can no longer be in the conversation with Jokic and Giannis. They've already proven that they're on a different level. They both have championships, both multiple time MVPs. but only one of them is a multiple-time defensive MVP. Shout out to Giannis. Yeah, Embiid can't be in these conversations anymore. That's real talk. You can't even get your team out the second round. It's crazy. Ever? Man, listen. The truth said Embiid is in the conversation. Only thing to stop it, Embiid, is he's healthy. He's been healthy, bro. But they're not getting out the second round. He's never been to the finals. We gotta stop pacifying until he shows and proves. I don't want to hear nothing about Embiid. They used to bomb on Mike Jordan for that. All you do is score. Your team ain't winning no championships. All you do is score. You're a selfish player. Blah blah blah. That's the same treatment I'm gonna give Embiid until you show me you can win a championship. I don't want to hear. You can't be in no conversation with no Jokic and no Giannis. You ain't won nothing. You ain't even been to the big dance. You've never been to the big dance. Why are you being compared to people that have been to the big dance and walked away with the chip? It's not fair. You've had a team. You done had Harden. You done had Ben Simmons. You got Maxey and Tobias Harris. You had a decent team, good enough to get you where you need to go. You didn't do enough. We got to start holding players accountable when they're not doing enough. Embiid did not do enough to get his team where they needed to go, and that's it, period. That's it. No excuses. He just didn't do enough. Jimmy Roller in the house. Giannis would completely eviscerate Kendrick Perkins. I swear he will say anything for 2 minutes of clock. Facts. Shout out to Jimmy Roller. Big Ken 87 said, didn't have none on the grill today. Had shrimp fried rice. Okay. You taking a break from the grill? Okay. Shout out Big Ken. The truth said, pass Embiid lost in the second round because he faced the Boston healthy and took them to 7. He did, but he still lost, bro. He did, but it wasn't enough. He has to get over that hump at some point, the truth. Otherwise, he's going to have almost like a T-Mac career. Humilidon said Perkins had to go and play Monopoly. He do nothing. Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, Mr. Cool in the house. We got to shout out Mr. Cool. Actually, Perkins overall has been a big Giannis supporter on ESPN. This comment was surprising, but the fact is Perkins never won an NBA award. No all defense. Oh, let me put that back in here. No all defensive team. No all NBA team. Exactly. So why does he have a voice? No one is explaining to me what value as an analyst that Kendrick Perkins brings. That's all I want y'all to tell me. What value does he bring? Pat said he also lost because he couldn't score more than double digits in an elimination game and then tries to blame his teammates for the loss. At the truth. There's some validity to that comment from Past the Truth. I'm waiting to see your response. WFSO said that Mr. Cool keyword has been. That's all Perkins is. Damn, y'all cutthroat. Woo. Oh, y'all cutthroat. Gibson Nicholas said, when was the last time Kendrick Perkins dropped a 50-point game in a finals game? Please stop hating on Giannis. Just stop. Right. That's what's crazy because he has been a Giannis supporter in the past, like Mr. Cool said. So it's kind of crazy that he would say something so reckless. But again, it's probably for clout, trying to go viral. Daniel Yeager in the house was good. He can't guard me. I don't remember him really stopping anybody. I feel like he was just a big body used for fouls. Is Kendrick Perkins better than Steven Adams? I don't think he's better than Steven Adams. No shade, no hate. I don't think he's better than Steven Adams. Kenny Mack said if Giannis played college ball, he would be better than what he is now, in my opinion. Interesting. Go deeper on that, Kenny Mack. Why do you say that? What do you think that would have helped? Janet MOC in the house. What's good? Long time no see. Zion got way too much junk in his trunk to take a dunk. But he's good for a doo-doo dunk. What? Why? Why, Janet? Why? Oh, y'all bombing today. I knew this was gonna happen. Here we go. Chris B, hashtag team fire horse. You not gonna at least give him till the season starts, Chris B? You want him going now, fam? AB said they would want Giannis to be a villain and Luka to be the great white hope. Interesting. But I think now Luka is being superseded by Jokic at this point. If on that type of viewpoint, I think it would be Jokic. Chris B said, Perk, no, he can't guard Giannis. He meant back to the basket. That might have been what he meant. That's not what he said, sir. This is what he said. Never forget. Let's get specific on what this man said. It's still highlighted. Kendrick Perkins says Giannis Antetokounmpo would give him no problems on defense. So, no, he was very clear in what he said, sir. It was some foolishness. He was extremely clear on what he said. Mr. Cool said Perkins is not worth our time and energy. Question is Saudi Arabia serious about the money they offer in these NBA players? They got unlimited funds. You never know. They got unlimited funds, Mr. Cool. Kenny Mack said Perk only got a ring because of Ray Allen and KG. That's a fact. He was just riding the bus. He wasn't no factor. Nobody cared about what Kendrick Perkins not playing tonight. That's really gonna affect the chemistry and the continuity of the team. No, sir. Kendrick Perkins, like I said, is a black Bill Wennington. Nothing more, nothing less. Big body to foul that occasionally block a shot or two. Oh, Kenny Mack, appreciate it. Hit that like button, y'all. It's free. Much appreciated. Please hit the like button as y'all come in here. That's the only thing I really ask for. Y'all know I don't be doing no begging or nothing else, but just for the likes, that's all I ask, y'all. Y'all know how I do it. And I show love to the whole chat. So, yeah, appreciate y'all hit that like button. AB said Westbrook could yam on Perkins said in one of them dresses he be wearing. Why you just bomb on both of them? Damn, Westbrook caught a stray for no reason, AB. Damn. Westbrook caught a stray. Damn. Nobody's safe. Nobody is safe in this chat. Damn, nobody is safe. Matt Brown said Perk been hanging with Paul. Oh, clearly. They got the same dealer. Clearly. Allegedly. Kenny Mack said Giannis would treat Perk like he do these other guys. Exactly. Thank you. What makes Perkins better than all the rest of these people that Giannis is dunking on and scoring 40 on? Look, you know what? Let's cut straight to the chase. If Giannis can drop 40 on Anthony Davis on a regular basis, what is he gonna do to Perk? Anthony Davis is actually a great defender, and if Giannis is giving him 40, what do you think Perkins is gonna get? Oh, I just started thinking about that. What? Hey man. Perkins, hey, Kendrick might have been in the sun too long. Might have fried his medulla oblongata or something and caused a little mishap. He might need to reboot his operating system because that's crazy. Think about that, y'all. Giannis is dropping 40 on other top 75 players, but somehow, miraculously, Kendrick Perkins would be the one to be able to stop him. AD can't stop him. Nobody in the league can stop him. Now, they can stop him collectively as a team if 4 players team up and build a wall. But as a one-on-one, oh, if Kendrick Perkins will go drink some ginger ale, go to his room, calm down. He needs some milk. Gibson Nicholas said Perk need to stop hating on the Bucks so bad it's not that serious. The thing is, Gibson, he used to be a Giannis supporter. I just don't understand where the change of heart came. AB said nothing. He brings no value because it takes no work to talk about the Lakers all summer. He said no, and Steve doesn't even have a post game. Exactly. He's not better than Steven Adams, y'all. No. Jimmy Roller says Zion is looking swole right now. We'll see. We'll see. He won French Quarter binger away from being back to where he was. We'll see. He in New Orleans, that fool too good. They be calling him like how Pookie was getting called to the narcotics. That man Zion is being called to the French Quarter. He's like, that gumbo is calling me. It's calling me. When they at the game, he be ready to leave like that gumbo is calling me. That okra, it's calling me. He can't stop. That's temporary. He ain't dedicated. Kenny Mack said they threw Doc under the bus. Yeah, Embiid, good point. Hey, Embiid they did get Doc Rivers fired when it was them not performing. That's another thing that Embiid do. Embiid don't be taking accountability. It's everybody else's fault besides his. Everybody else's fault besides his. That's a fact. Pat said the media is on the Wemby train now for the face of the league. Kid hasn't even played a single NBA game, and they're already trying to crown him as the greatest thing. We'll see. I see in his body type, I see a lot of Ralph Sampson, which means that he'll probably come out the gate strong, but his career won't last due to just his body. I just don't think it'll last like Ralph Sampson. I don't see it. Ooh, Sal Cali made it in the house. What's good? What's up, Bucks Nation? Just finishing up a 17-hour shift. Hey, my man, you do know that's illegal. Hey, Sal Cali, that's illegal, sir. Damn, 17 hours? Woo! We appreciate you being in the chat, bro. That is a real grind. You did a double? Woo! Mr. Cool said I actually like Perkins on NBA today because I can't wait for him to slap that Malika Andrew. The Malika Andrews thing is a very touchy subject. She should be removed. I don't see what value that she brings. And it ain't got nothing to do with her being a woman or nothing like that. She's on a different type of time that is not, and she shouldn't have the platform of the NBA to use to express her personal point of view. That's all I'm going to say, and I hope that was politically correct. Humilidon said Perkins is in the same category of Big Baby. No, absolutely not. No. Big Baby is better than Perkins. Oh, no. Big Baby is better. Big Baby was a factor. Him and Nate Robinson actually were important pieces to that championship team. Yeah, no. Perkins was just a guy. He was just a guy. Dwiz Dwarf 3 was good. I said, yo, what did I miss? I just joined the chat. Nothing. We just talking about Kendrick Perkins and him saying that he could D up Giannis. And then, the chat bombing on other people throughout the chat, fire horse, make some trades. We bombing on Embiid a little bit. The usual. You know how we get down. The chat has no mercy. Shout out to the chat. And by your next comment, I can see you following right in suit. Dwiz Dwarf 3. Shout out to Coach Bud in his early retirement. See what I'm saying? Y'all don't have no shit. Oh, y'all bomb on anybody at any time. I love it though. Like I said, I cheerlead foolishness. Shout out to me. Kenny Mack said, I only said that because he would have been a good fit at Kentucky or Duke, and they waited, made his game at top better. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. His college would have allowed Giannis's game to mature. You know what I'm saying? By him staying in college longer. I actually think that's what helped Michael Jordan. That he stayed in college a couple years and allowed his game to mature. And then when he came into the league, it was lights out because he's already ready. And then when you play with those high-profile programs, they get you NBA ready. So there's definitely some validity to that. Shout out to Kenny Mack. Janet MOC was good. The Celtics would have won the championship with Perks sitting on the bench all night. Facts. Facts, Janet. Facts. Mr. Cool said, I saw that Giannis was in LA at the Drake concert. I'm disappointed in Giannis. He better make a 2 Chainz concert. Oh, Mr. Cool said he was disappointed in this man for going to a Drake concert is ill. Exactly, Jimmy Roller. Exactly. Gibson Nicholas said, Amara, I would like to know what are the Bucks going to do with our pure point guard on this team? Without a pure point guard on this team. I'm trying to give Horse some time, but Horse is on the clock for another live just focusing on Horse. He's getting close. I'm trying to give him a pass, y'all. Y'all see when y'all want to bomb on him, I'm trying to pull y'all back. Like, let's give him a little time. Maybe he got something under his sleeve. Maybe he got to wait for a certain point in the year to do what he needs to do. Let's give him a little bit of a pass. Let's give him a little bit of a pass. Just a little. But when the time is right, we gonna do what we do. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. Timothy Hare, what's good, bro? Big Perkins be smoking that loud. Laughing out loud. He might. He's on something. Daniel Orr said he needs some milk. He definitely does. Timothy Hare said Giannis is the most hated player in NBA history. No. The most hated player, I think, is LeBron James, but he brought that upon himself by talking too reckless. But Giannis is starting to be hated a bit, though. I definitely say he's moving up the ranks, but I always say LeBron is number one. And the reason I always say that, because he's teaching these kids, and I love the kids. He's teaching kids that second place is okay. If you just get there, the journey is all that matters. It's not about winning. It's the journey. That's what LeBron represents that bothers me. And then you turn around and say that you the best ever. Man, if he don't go kick rocks and pound sands. I've never seen anyone self-anoint themselves. Who anoints themselves? Like, man. LeBron. Oh, I can't stand LeBron. Oh. All these people that saved your life, and then you don't give them people no credit as you won a championship. You don't never say, hey, I appreciate what Kyrie Irving did hitting that shot. He won us that chip, man. Salute to Kyrie. Hey, salute to Ray Allen for hitting that 3, because if he don't hit that 3, we don't win a championship. I had some of the best teammates I could ever have. I mean, they hit big shots because I don't got the stones or testicular fortitude to take those type of shots. So I appreciate that my teammates are able to take those shots and help us as a team win a championship, because I'm unable to perform in clutch situations in the finals. I appreciate D Wade allowing me to play in Miami so I could learn under D Wade's tutelage of how to be a champion and how to win. I appreciate what D Wade did for me. I would love to hear some of that from LeBron. But instead, I hear comments like, Kyrie just hit this shot. Then after the game, I feel like I'm the best player ever. Work? Man, if you don't go kick rocks and pound sand. That's what's wrong. And then these kids out here thinking that that's cool. He went to the finals 10 times. Okay. How many did he win? Oh, but the teams he played against, they were so tough. Jordan couldn't beat those teams. Jordan never lost, so we don't know that, sir. He played against plumbers. A plumber just won the championship. Jokic can barely jump over a piece of paper. He's been your league MVP and your finals MVP. I'll stop my rant. This isn't the appropriate podcast for me to just start bombing on LeBron. But that's just a little excerpt right there. Just a little excerpt. Amtrak said Embiid is going to the Knicks. Who told you that, Ant? Hey, Amtrak's, what rumor you hear about him going to the Knicks and for who? Kenny Mack said Giannis put Big Perk on a poster, call him out for one-on-one, call him out for a one-on-one go live so we can see it. Yeah. Right. Hey, they could do that and give the money to donation to charity. You know what I'm saying? Give it to the YMCA or Boys and Girls Club. That's what they. Hey, y'all remember? I think that happened back in the day. Like Kareem and maybe Hakeem played one-on-one or something like that. I remember some players doing that back in the day, but those also 80s and 90s players. They heart different. You know what I'm saying? We got all these dudes in the league now got tattoos, acting tough, but aren't mentally tough. Matt Brown said Perk need to carry the hell on. Absolutely. Janet MOC said, nah, Zion ain't swollen. That's pure grade A fat. No, you know what, Janet? I'm going to say this. I did see a little bit of, it looked some type of conditioning, but he ain't got this, though. You see that? See, that's real conditioning there. I got to go this way. See that? You see that real? You see the depth? You see the depth? That's conditioning. Your boy don't play. Dwizdor says 17 hours. Are you EMS or firefighter? Yeah, good question. Hey, Sal Cali, are you EMS or firefighter? Good question. Sal Cali said, haha, I work 2 jobs, 4 a.m. to 12:30, then 1 p.m. to 9. Okay, get your money, bro. Get your money. Dwizdor said, did we discuss the mock trades I sent you on IG? I'm going to save that for the next podcast, but yes, we will discuss some of those coming up, though. I'm going to save those for the next podcast, though, Dwizdorf. I got you. Kenny Mack said that part. Yes, sir. Contain 4 feet. Been a minute. Salute. Good to have you back in the chat. I think Giannis, the PG will be unlocked since there's no true PG on this team. No, Giannis can't be the playmaker. No, I don't feel comfortable with that. With Giannis being a playmaker, nah. We need a point guard. We got to figure out who we can get, but we need somebody, a true facilitator. Giannis, for us to be what we need to be, Giannis needs to play off of the ball, in my opinion. He got to play off the ball. He can't dominate the ball anymore. He has to play off the ball, in my opinion. WFSO said the preseason schedule is out today. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to look that up in a minute. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, no, I think this is regular season that I see on my screen here. I think that's regular season. But I'll look that up while we talking and try to get that, though. Good looking. Jimmy Roller said, Horse better not get fleeced after taking this long to make a move. That's a great point, Jimmy Roller. If he gonna take this long, he better not get fleeced. It's valid. That's super valid, actually. That's super valid. Big Ken 87 said, Horse is on my clock. I'ma get on your neck soon. You need to come on. Right. Oh, I know. I'm trying to stall him out. Y'all see? I'm trying to stall out Horse because I'm sure Horse and the ringer that's in this chat is trying to get the Horse to let him know, hey, they coming for you again. Do something, say something. Hey, that chat, they coming for you again, Horse. All Horse is on the hot seat. He is, and we know it, but let's give him a little bit more leash. Just a little bit. Because I know he's not that stupid to go in this upcoming season with this exact same roster. I know he's not that stupid. If he goes in this season with this roster as is, he should be fired after game 1. Mr. Cool said, I think the Bucks front office is going to use one of the guys from Summer League to start the season as a backup point guard. I don't know how I feel about that. I would love for them to grow in and get a little bit of like watching from the bench, understand the pace and speed of the game, and not just throw them to the wolves. But it might be that way. It might be that way. AB said, I like Bron until he gave up in the finals after the 50-point game one when he walked away from the interview early in the suit shorts. Yeah, that was wild. He was dressed like what was my man from the that show that had the cowlick with the, it was a group of Little Rascals? He was dressed like the homie from Little Rascals. He just didn't have the cowlick. He had that little outfit on. I bet you he thought he was super fly. Shame on his wife for letting him come out the house dressed like that. That's crazy. I stopped liking LeBron. I liked him during the Miami years because he was kind of the underdog. And then I felt bad for him after 2011, like to play that bad and get outplayed by Barea and Jason Terry by role players. I kind of was like, damn, he down bad. So when he won up to 2 champions, I'm like, okay, he good now. Then when he started, I started not messing when he started like the Jordan stuff. When you started to try to go into that realm, like Jordan compared to Jordan. Are you insane? Like, you guys don't understand. If you never watched Jordan and just watched him and how he played the game and his skill set and how deep his bag is, it's true disrespect to compare LeBron James to Jordan, let alone say that these are the two in the GOAT conversation. That's actually true disrespect as well. I'm gonna keep it $1 with y'all. This is no hate, no shade. We can debate this in another another live if you want to. LeBron may not even be in my top 5. You can't be an all-time great and have catastrophic chokes in the playoffs and finals and then be top 5. It's just, I'm just not going for it. So like if I just had to just off the top of my head, and some of these might be questionable to y'all, but just let it marinate for a minute, the names that I'm about to rattle off here. Jordan is always my number 1, right? All right, so Jordan number 1, right? Then I have Kareem. I have Duncan. I have Magic. And I have Bird. All those players were dominant. They were the bus drivers on their team. They also never cried for help. They had some of the biggest moments in NBA history in the finals. Just saying. And the reason Tim Duncan is in there, because Tim Duncan then cooked LeBron how many times? What, 3-4 times in the finals? He would have been undefeated in the finals if it wasn't for Ray Allen. So how can you put LeBron over the players I just mentioned when they all have more accomplishments and don't have the failures that he has? How do you supersede? Okay, if Jordan is the dude, right, and Kobe is a carbon copy of Mike, and he has 1 less chip, 5 chips, how do you put LeBron over Kobe? How do you put LeBron over Tim Duncan? I'll leave. Y'all let me know if y'all want to have a live just to talk about that. Because I could bomb on him all day. I got all types of files and stats to bomb on LeBron. He's not what they say he is. Kids, he's not the one. He don't got the glow. I know what the glow look like. He don't got the glow. AB said he just keep passing the players to expose them and stop trying to score. Janet MOC squad said Giannis is hated for the fear of what he could do and potentially do to lower their chances to win a championship. Interesting. Kenny Max said, "Hey, LeBron's son Bryce. I like how he play. I think he's gonna be better than Bronny. Yeah, it's possible. I've heard a lot of good things about Bryce. I haven't watched him like that, but I've definitely heard a lot of good things." Mr. Cool said, "I'm coming to fiserv for tomorrow for the Republican debate. I'll be looking for a point guard." What? You okay, Mr. Cool? You're gonna have to give us some feedback from how it is when you go to the Republican debate. Very interesting. I'd be interested to hear some feedback on that. Giannis tried PG already, and it really ain't work. Agreed. He don't got the vision. Dwisdorf 3 said, I think it's a good idea to wait until we actually see our pieces play. Maybe that might be it. That might be it. I don't know. But he got to at least let us know what's what. Like, he needs to talk to the people. Because clearly, I know he hear the chatter in it. Hey, man, what's wrong with you? We got like 35 point guards and 35 guards on this team. What are you doing? He got to hear it. WFSL said Bulls on October 8th at home, noon. Okay, so what I got up on the screen here then is just the regular season. Okay. Interesting. Hamadou Diallo would be a good piece. I thought KC would develop him into a PG, but we traded him too. Possibly. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. LaFonso Washington said, what up, bro? What's good? Good to see you in the chat, fam. WFOSO said Grizzlies on October 20th at home, 7 p.m. So those some good early games we can see what's what. Man, Gibson, I wish I knew, bro. Are we still getting Sexton to come to the Bucks? I hope that's what we waiting on, to keep it real, because he would be super helpful. We need his punch. Pass said, thank you. Someone else with Duncan in their top 5. Absolutely. What? Duncan is always in my top 5. Mine hasn't changed for years. Yeah, Duncan is the truth. Very underrated player. Arguably the best power forward ever. How could he not be in your top 5? You know what I'm saying? LaFonso Washington said because his stats are impressive and his accolades are impressive. Multiple-time league MVP, multiple-time finals MVP, multiple-time defensive MVP, all first defensive team. No, Duncan got enough stats. Daniel Orton said LeBron is not him. Not at all, sir. He's a fraud. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. He's a fraud. Let me give him another 30 seconds. Let me bomb on this man for another 30 seconds. Let me tell you how the league is trying to help LeBron. When did we ever hear, okay, in all the years y'all been watching basketball, we didn't start hearing he made the smart basketball play until LeBron came around passing up big shots, right? That's when he was making the smart play. He didn't play hero ball. Kids want a hero, sir. We want to see hero ball. What that lets me know is you ain't built like that. You're scary. You don't want, if you miss, for people to say something. So instead, you put one of your teammates in front of the 18-wheeler. Example, if you guys go back and, you know what, when I do a pod on that, LeBron, I'm going to show the foot. If you guys watch the play where Kyrie hit that 3 and you look, you don't even see LeBron on the screen because he didn't want to have nothing to do with that. He didn't want to have nothing to do with whatever Kyrie was going to do. In case he was at the top of the kid, Kyrie kicked it back to him. He didn't want nothing to do with that. Man was out on the corner 3-point line, and he know he can't shoot because he can't handle the smoke. I don't know how you can be an all-time great player and not handle the smoke. LeBron been to the finals 10 times, and his biggest moment is a block from behind. Think about that. All the minutes, all of those games in the finals, the only thing you remember from LeBron in the finals is the 2011 choke and a block from behind. It wasn't even in front like a man. He blocked it from behind. The guy didn't know nobody was behind him, and he blocked it. And that's one of the biggest blocks in NBA history in the finals. No, it's not. I'm going to tell you a better block, and y'all can go YouTube this. Dwayne Wade against the Dallas Mavericks in that series. He blocked Tyson Chandler dunking 2 hands face to face. He jumped and blocked a dunk from a 7-footer. That's the most impressive block I've ever seen in the NBA Finals, next to what Giannis did to Ayton. Those are my top 3. So I would say Dwayne Wade. Okay, I say Giannis number 1 because it saved the championship and he turned around and caught the lob. Then I would say Dwayne Wade just because of the size difference. And then I would say LeBron. But it's not the best. Kenny Mack said he ain't even better than Kobe. No, he's not better than Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. How can he be better than Kobe if Kobe is a carbon copy of Mike? How? And listen. Mr. Cool said, I'd rather discuss the Bucks all-time top 5. Who are the Bucks all-time top 5, sir? You know you got Kareem at center. You got Giannis at power forward. Damn, who you? Oh, Big Dog at small forward. Ray Allen at shooting guard. Big O at point guard. Boom, there you go. That's the Bucks all-time starting 5 to me. Jimmy Roller said, and LeBron got to pick his own teams and traded away the most players out of 80 superstars. Yeah, I'm a have a buy. You know what? Within the next 2 weeks, I'm just gonna do a pod. The title of the pod is going to be "Explain to Me Why LeBron is the GOAT," and then that will be the pod where you get all the LeBron fans in here, and then they can try to explain to us civil and logical people what makes LeBron the GOAT. AB said the Kobe slander since his death has been crazy. All of a sudden, he's not even top. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that is wild. That is wild. Appreciate the WFSO putting all the games in the chat. Much appreciated, bro, if y'all didn't see that. Mr. Cool said, I actually think Beasley is going to really play well for us. I hope so. I hope so. That'd be dope. Daniel Orr said, hell, you can go to the Giannis. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's top 3 all time. Absolutely. Kendrick couldn't stop Blake Griffin. If I recall, I think Blake has posterized him at least 3 times, if not more, right? He's definitely posterized him a few times. Definitely. Cream City 1846 said, I can't do a Bucks top 5 without pissing off old schoolers. Hey, I think the list that I gave for the Bucks all-time top 5 is legit. Kareem, Giannis, Big Dog, Ray Allen, Big O. That's a nasty squad if you ask me. Honorable mention, Michael Redd. That would be the 6th man, would be Michael Redd. In my opinion. I know more than you said. Now he's stopping Giannis. Yeah, only thing he's stopping is not drinking. Bucks 23-24 NBA champion said PG, Oscar, shooting guard, Ray Allen. Oh, you went small forward Terry Cummings. Giannis, Kareem. Okay, hey, Bucks 23-24 NBA champs. You're putting Terry Cummings above Big Dog? I don't know about that one. I know why you said that, but I can't say that Terry Cummings is better than Big Dog. I can't do it. Mr. Cool said Marcus Johnson would be in the top 5 all time best Bucks player, but he didn't play that long for the Bucks, and his peak wasn't that high than the players that we mentioned. But he would be on the bench too. So the bench would be like Marcus Johnson, Michael Redd, like Paul Pierce. I said Paul Pierce. Paul Pressey, Ricky Pierce, like Jack Sigma and players like that would be on the bench. But I can't say they would break the starting lineup. But I see where you come in, Mr. Cool. And Alvin Robinson. 7Z said Kendrick Perkins is like Skip Bayless and Nick Wright. He says ridiculous things. Valid. You right, bro. That's true. That's true. Anthony Moore said this dude lost his mind. Clearly. Robert Brooks said, can you imagine how many championships we would have if Giannis had the teammates that played with LeBron? Bro. LaFonso Washington said LeBron James' hairline is sad too, bro. And he won't let it go. Yeah, He's a strange individual to me. Very strange. Very strange. 7Z said Perkins is just a little better than Thanasis. Some people think that's funny, but low key, that's facts. Hey, 7Z, low key, that's facts. He's a little better than Thanasis. A little bit better. Janet MOC squad, you can't forget about Bob Lanier of the Bucks. Yeah, he'd be coming off the bench because he can't go in front of Giannis or Kareem. But yeah, you're right though. I shouldn't have forgot him. That's valid. That's my bad. You're right. You're right, Janet MOC. That's fair. Pass said Beasley will be good for us shooters. Forget how to shoot in LA with LeBron, but as soon as they leave, it's lights out. Yeah, that pressure. That LeBron pressure is something serious. Cream City 1846. I don't have Kareem nor Big O in top 5. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Cream City, show us who your top 5 is. 7Z said Terry Cummins is a power forward. Then he definitely not gonna be there because that's Giannis got that locked up. Gibson Nicholas said Adrian Griffin is my coach of the year next season. I could see it. 7Z said, yes, Big Dog was a scorer, but a turnover machine. Does it remind you of someone that's currently playing for the Bucks? I won't say any names, but his number is 22. I know more than you. Number 1, MJ. 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 3, Magic. 4, Larry. 5, Hakeem. 6, Kobe, Wilt, Tim Duncan, LeBron, Steph, Shaq. I'm not mad at that list. And Hakeem is in my top 10 for sure. He's in my top 10 for sure. I like that list. Let me put that up one more time. Give you your shine. Yeah, MJ, Kareem, Magic, Larry, Hakeem, Kobe, Wilt, Tim, LeBron, Steph, Shaq. I'm going to say something about your list. It might be controversial, but I have to put Shaq in front of Wilt. I like that list, but I would put Shaq in front of Wilt because Shaq, I feel, accomplished more that ended up winning championships versus Wilt that was more stats driven. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Shaq was winning championships and doing stuff that mattered. Wilt was just getting a lot of stats, impressive stats, but he only has one championship. So and Shaq was just as dominant. So I would have to put Shaq in Wilt's spot. Cream City 1846 say K Mid most definitely top 5 Bucks. He broke Bucks all time 3. That's valid, the all time 3, but the NBA is played at a different pace now, and also players are allowed to shoot threes at nauseum. So you got to take that in consideration when we're talking about that, as far as how the pace of the game changed. You got to think when Jordan and them was playing, it was like 90, 80 points, 100 points. Rarely. It was like you would see in games 70 points. So the pace was much slower. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? Compared to now where these dudes don't play no defense. They just running chuck threes all game. That's all the NBA is now, is running up and down, chuck threes. That's it. So you got to take that in consideration as well. I know more than you said. That LeBron is top 2 or 3 is a myth. You don't get that status with L's to Dwight Howard and JJ Barea. Shout out. Right. Oh, shout out to the super chat for Anthony Moore. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. You get to your super chat, fam. Appreciate it. Anthony Moore said this guy never sniffed a defensive player of the year where he was ranked all time. He's a top 7,500 for defenders. There's a great defenders that can't be on the floor because of lack of lucked up with the Celtics. Yeah, he got lucky with the Celtics. Let me give you a run one more time, Anthony Moore. Appreciate that. Yeah, he lucked up with the Celtics. This is all valid. Shout out. He just talking out the side of his neck. That's it. Talking outside his neck. Let me get to the rest of these chats. I'm gonna get up out of here in a minute, y'all. It's getting a little late, but I'm gonna get the rest of these chats in. Mr. Cool says Robert Brooks is now here. I got Grayson Allen and Pat Connaughton and Bucks. Shout out to Mr. Cool for steering the pot. Marcus Johnson is in the Bucks top 10 all time. Action J said Brandon Jennings is one of my favorite point guard. He had a quick ascension and just as quick of a descent. WFSO said Glenn Robinson is one of the reasons I started loving the Bucks. Yeah, dude, Glenn Robinson was doing work. Mr. Cool, Pat, and Grayson would be top 5 to go. Right. Bucks 23-24 said jrue at point guard. Red, Middleton, Terry Cummings, and Bobby. But if we're going to be serious for center, give me Brook Lopez. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I know Morty said the issue here is the Bucks disrespected Giannis by waiting too long to get him what he needed for multiple rings. The last 6 years should have been his era and erase LeBron. That was heavy. That was heavy, bro. That was heavy. 7Z said at WFSO, Big Dog was better in college than the NBA. True, but he was still a very effective NBA player, 7Z. I know more than you said. That's why y'all got the media dudes yapping. Yeah, pretty much. Ax J said Chris Middleton is greater than. 7Z said, but back in the 80s and 90s, can't play zone defense. True. Ooh, Ax J said Chris Middleton greater than Michael Redd. Michael Redd was scoring 20 plus a game, over 20. Middleton has never scored more than 20 points a game. I think once he averaged like 21 in a much faster paced NBA. Nah. I give me Michael Redd. Bucks 23-24 said, did you see Giannis said about the money in Saudi Arabia? No, but I know it's plenty. Cream City 1840 said Bucks top 5 point guard Sam Cassell. He would be on my bench too. Ray Allen, K Mid, Giannis, and Brook. 6-man Vin Baker, Michael Redd, Big Dog. I'm not mad at that list, but I can't put Sam over Oscar Robertson. I can't do that. But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate everyone in the chat for joining. Please hit that like button on the way out. It really helps the channel to grow for more people to see this electrifying content. And I'll be on live in the next couple of days, and we'll chop it up again. And y'all let me know in the comment section when y'all watching this. When are y'all ready for us to do a live to bomb on LeBron? Y'all let me know, because I see y'all keep poking me about LeBron. So y'all let me know when y'all ready to do that, because it's going to be an hour of complete shaming this dude, just so y'all know. I got a file literally that says LeBron Ether. So when y'all ready, y'all let me know. So salute to the Bucks chat. This is the Bucks podcast on YouTube, hands down. Can I get a thumbs up because I'm telling the truth? Thank you. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just chopping it up about Kendrick Perkins, controversial comments about Giannis saying that he could D him up. He's a damn fool. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Peace out to the best Bucks chat on the planet. And this is the best Bucks podcast on the planet. Let's be clear. I love y'all. See y'all in a few days. Go.